I gotta admit, that's an unbelievable act to follow. I was very impressed. So, I just thought, it's coincidental, by the way, that you guys asked me to come speak here in this very spot where, let's call it 40 years ago, I was a student here at this parochial school. And we had nap time about this time, so that must be why you guys asked me here to put everybody to sleep for about 20 minutes, and then we'll wake you back up when we're done. So, let's see, a little background on me. I think I know many, many people in this room, but I don't know everybody, so I kind of reintroduce myself to you all. Again, Mike Shuler Jr., the favorite son of Mike and Suzanne Shuler. I was so fortunate to grow up right here in Mount Pleasant. And, we had an amazing childhood, again, starting here at this church school here, on to James B. Edwards, Moultrie, Wando High School, in the not original, but the most recent location. I guess it was the original location, Moultrie High School, right? And then I did a 4-year stint up at Clemson. Had to come home because why would I ever want to live anywhere else? So when I got home, I was actually senior year. I was getting ready to graduate. I was home for some reason, and my father said, "Why don't you come over to Rotary?" I said, "Okay, free lunch, sounds good." So I came to Rotary, and I sat at a table. Everybody here knows Lynn Carmody. So Lynn Carmody was at the table. And she was being very gracious and saying, "Oh, that's so great, you're graduating soon. What are you gonna do with your life?" And I said, I got no idea. She said, "Well, you sound a lot like my son." And she said, "Maybe you should talk with him." I said, "Great." So she set me up with an interview with her husband, Brian, and her son, Charlie, who are again, very kind of local Mount Pleasant, really great people. So set me up with an interview with Charlie, and Charlie was downtown. He was running a big business downtown, and I was just so excited to meet them and learn about the business. And Charlie said, well, hey, it sounds like you could actually do really well in our business. You're hired. I said, well, great. So I don't, check that off my list so I can keep partying for a few months. Come home, I'll have a job. So I got home, and I had my first day on the calendar. We didn't have iPhone or anything, it was just written down. So I walked into Charlie's office, and I said, "Hey Charlie, I'm here." And he's like, "Oh geez, I forgot I hired you." And he instead hired somebody else and actually stuck them in the office I was supposed to go into. So he said, "Well, I tell you what, I don't want to unhire you. Maybe I'll just give you a promotion." I said, "Well, man, I'm on a roll." My first day. And he's like, "I'm just going to go ahead and elevate you to sort of this full-time, commercial investment broker position." And even though I didn't know anything at all,